Hey, how's it going? I know it's been a while since I last sat down and talked to you, and I just made myself some Trader Joe's soup dumplings, and I thought I would sit down and talk. So a lot has happened in the last months or so. I'm still job hunting, but I'm also preparing for my IELTS exam. I don't know about you, but I would genuinely be shocked if you told me that I would be preparing for a language proficiency exam. The reason why I say that is I've been living and working and studying in the US for the past 10 years. Last time I took an exam was, 12 years ago when I was about to come to the US. I'm taking IELTS because I'm considering moving to Canada. And part of the requirements is I score high on language proficiency, which is really important for the Canadian Express Entry program. But yeah, that's why I'm preparing for IELTS. I would like to vlog my progress because I don't know if you or you know anyone who's in a similar boat where they're preparing for a language proficiency exam after a number of years of living in a English-speaking country. Anyways, hang on, I would like to keep talking, but with these xiaolongbao, you have to eat it kind of fast. Otherwise, the skin will get really soggy. Super good. I got them from Trader Joe's, by the way. Normally, I wouldn't buy xiaolongbao from the frozen aisle, but this one is actually pretty good, I think. Not as good as like the ones that you get at a restaurant, of course, but when you're craving something soupy and warm and filling and comforting, this will do. Okay, so why am I considering moving to Canada? Well, first of all, Canada is great. I'm sure I'll see some similarities with the US, as well as differences such as fewer racist or like less gun violence. Yeah, so there's been quite a few like mass shootings over the past couple of weeks, which is quite concerning. The main reason that I'm considering moving to Canada is because I ran into an immigration issue 6 weeks ago. Honestly, like my life has been a hot mess because of that. I've been in a number of conversations with different lawyers and finally took a leap of faith and decided on working with a particular lawyer to represent my case. I've also consulted a lot of lawyers on potentially going on an O visa or applying for EB1A directly. I don't think any of them were really promising, so I think it's better for me to have a plan B. And honestly, Canada is not even a plan B, right? It's a great place to live. And before this, I always wanted to experience living in different countries. I think the reason why I'm sort of complaining or feeling really upset is because of this immigration issue. I've just felt really out of place because nothing in my life is stable, right? When I apply for jobs, I'm no longer just looking for opportunities in the San Francisco Bay Area, which is where I've lived for the past couple of years and on this house that I live in, right? I need to be looking for jobs all over the US because getting sponsored on a work visa is one way to solve my immigration issue. I've gone as far as applying for jobs in Germany because I don't know where I'm gonna be, right? If there's a company that's willing to sponsor me and have me move to Germany, I'm willing to give that a try as well. Yeah, I've also looked into potentially funding a company and get venture capital in order to be qualified for a O1A visa. Yeah, last but not least, preparing for IELTS just so that I can get ideally Band 8 on the exam. But yeah, at this point, my job, my visa, everything in my life is pending, and I don't like that. I do want to remind myself to look at the brighter side because I obviously have my parents. My friends have been super supportive as well, and I now have more friends like you on the internet that have been expressing so much support and love. So But yeah, I thought I would document my journey of preparing for an IELTS exam as someone who has lived in an English-speaking country for a number of years. So hopefully my tips or tricks or whatever I learned along the journey will be helpful for somebody else who either find themselves in a similar situation as I am today, or I don't know, that you're just curious about like what is it like to retake the English exam, because it has truly been 12 years since I last prepared for an exam like this. I know I haven't uploaded in a very long time, and trust me, I have a lot of footage of content from what I eat in a day to how much I make as a super tiny creator with under 1,000 subscribers. But as I was editing them, I just didn't feel very proud because these aren't the things that are on my mind these days. I feel like I'm not being my authentic self if I upload those videos. Truth be told, my mind is filled with mostly my immigration issues, employment issues. So I really appreciate your patience as I sort my life out. And I will upload my other content whenever I'm in a better place myself. Yeah.